familiar with Paul? Come on, read this.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 1. I say then, hath God cast away his people?
So Paul is on the scene. Paul was going around through all the regions of Galatia, dealing with the church of Corinth, Ephesus. He said, did God cast away his people? Who is God's people? Israel. Come on.
God forbid.
Paul said, God forbid. He didn't cast away his people. Israel is still here today. Come on.
For I also am an Israelite.
Come on. Paul said, if God cast away his people, no, that's impossible because I'm an Israelite. You with me? Come on.
Of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin.
So he giving you his lineage, right? So now, go back to Deuteronomy. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. Moses was speaking to the children of Israel in the wilderness. When Paul was on the scene, what was he teaching? Hey, what was Paul teaching when he was on the scene? You know? I got my own interactions. Even the sisters, what was Paul teaching when he was on the scene? What was he teaching? Was he teaching the New Testament or was he teaching the Old Testament? So you saying he was teaching the New Testament, and when Christ was on the scene, they was writing about Christ. So he was teaching the Old because it was already there. Come on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
I like him because he's interacting with me. What's your name, bro?
James.
James? All right, so curses. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing.
It's a bad thing, curses, right?
Yep.
So he said, look, if you don't listen, Moses is telling the children of Israel, if you don't listen, these things is going to come upon y'all. Read it again for them.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, give me verse 46. He said, so you saying, James, you said curses are bad things, evil things. Read verse 46.
Verse 46.
I pray y'all writing it down. Come on.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
Hold on. So it says, and they shall be upon thee for a sign. What does a sign do, James?
A sign?
Yeah, a sign. S-I-G-N.
It's some sort of vision, something you see, something.
Okay, so he's smart. It's a vision you see. So he said these curses going to be upon these people for a sign. Read.
And for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Now give me verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Now, we coming into the churches to deal with biblical solutions to provide to the black community. In the black community, what do you see that's evil? What do you see in the black community?
Drugs.
Hold on, say it. Don't be scared, because that's why we got churches on the corner. That's what we supposed to be doing. We supposed to be out here using the gospel to change our people's lives. You got drug dealing. You got killing in the black community. You got a bunch of adultery, lying, stealing. In the black community, marriages, the divorce rate is 80%. And we say we believe the Bible. We supposed to enforce marriage. We supposed to enforce the black man to marry his woman and take care of his kids. But we are cursed in the city because God said we ain't doing what he said do. Read.
16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So you rock, grab that sign where we was cursed in the field. Grab that sign so they can see it. Grab that sign. Remember, y'all, we're going over history. Now, when it says cursed in the field, how is blacks and Hispanics cursed in the field? James, I'm going to deal with you until somebody else want to talk. Yeah, I'm used to interacting with people. I'm telling you. Yeah, come on, church. Come on. What is that right there? It said cursed in the field. We was cursed in the sugarcane field, the tobacco field, the cotton field. Y'all older men know that. We was cursed in the cotton field. Who knows how much cotton weigh? Yeah, 0.4 of a gram. And they made a 6-year-old get 300 pounds by sundown. God said we cursed in the field. Why? Because we won't keep the commandments of God. He said we cursed in the field as a people. Go to verse 49. Y'all can follow along with me in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Remember, Moses was giving us the blessings and the curses and telling us, look, choose ye this day, life or death.
Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth.
So, hold on. So, what person enslaved us, James?
White folks.
You got white folks, you had Asian folks, you had African folk, the Arab folk, you had 16, 19 Arab slave trade. A lot of us, we enslaved. Hold that. Watch this.
Yes, sir.
Go here, y'all. Jeremiah 2:14. Why did he say this? Jeremiah 2:14. Y'all, we gotta stay studied. We gotta stay studied. Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 14.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Why did Jeremiah say that? Why did he say, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Because Israel was bouncing from captivity to captivity to captivity. Read.
Why is he spoiled?
Now go back to Deuteronomy 28. Right?
Yes, sir.
If I had a choice of where I wanna be,
You can see me running to the battleground.
front line, first infantry.
I wanna be the first one there to get down.
I would die on a daily.
I'm coming up to sacrifice me right now.
Put me in the army of the Most High. Put me in the army of the Most High. Milk dripping from my cheek, but I put down the rattle, for thou was girding me with strength for the battle God handed me.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old.
Hold on. They didn't regard the person of the old. Was it a retirement in slavery? No, it wasn't no pension. You was out there till you died. Why? Because we broke the commandments of God. Come on.
Nor shall favor to the young.
He said not to the young too. As soon as they was able to walk and talk, all right, we need you in the field picking cotton. God, slavery is Bible history. You gotta, slavery is Bible prophecy. That happened. It's in the scriptures in the King James Version Bible. That's what we reading from. All right, watch it. I'm gonna prove it more. How did black people get over here? Yeah, a remnant of us was here. A remnant. I'm with you. A remnant. How the majority of us, the bulk of us, get over here?
Ships.
What kind of, was it a cruise ship?
No, slave ship.
It was a slave ship. It was a slave ship. You think that's in the Bible?
No.
All right, give me 68.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
So it said, the Lord shall bring you into Egypt. The Israelites was brought out of where? Are you familiar with Bible history? Okay, so the Israelites was brought out of Egypt, right? Did they walk? Did they take a ship to get, when Moses led them out of Egypt? Did they take a ship or did they walk? They walked. They walked. Christ split the Red Sea. So read that again. He said he's out. Come on, read it again.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So he said the Lord gonna bring thee into Egypt again. What were the Israelites doing in Egypt? Who knows? Come on, church. What was they doing? Go back. Go to Exodus 20 and 2. We about to show you something. Come on.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20.
Look, we got a program that we do that our bishop said 4 chapters a day. You read 4 chapters a day, you get to read through the whole Bible in a year. Come on.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What did he call Egypt? The house of what? What is bondage? Is that freedom? What is that? What is that, mother?
That's slave.
Oh, there you go, mother. That slave, he said, I brought thee out of, the Israelites built Egypt. We always want to say, oh, we African, we Egyptian. No, the Israelites built Egypt. We built the great monuments. He said Egypt is known for slavery, the house of bondage. Go back to Deuteronomy 28.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Egypt is what? The house of what? He said he's going to bring us into Egypt, the house of bondage again. How?
With ships.
Where was that in history? Where does that, Officer Young, pick up that sign. Look at that. They can see it. I believe they can see it. Look at that. Hold on, let me get down here real quick. I be interacting with people. Look at all this. We got took from the west coast of Africa. If you read in Luke chapter 20, 21 and 20, Christ prophesied about Israel going into slavery. The Roman Empire surrounded Jerusalem in 70 AD. We fled into Africa, the west coast of Africa. When King Herod was trying to kill Christ, where did they take him? They took him to Africa because he can blend in with the colored people, because Christ is of color, and we don't get into that. All right. We fled to the west coast of Africa, and then they took us all the way over here to the western hemisphere. You got the 1492 with the native, you got the native Indians, the other 10 tribes right here. The Mexicans, Cubans, we all one tribe. We all one tribe. We just speak different languages. You got the Haitians, they speak Creole. You got Jamaicans, they speak spoken French. We all one people. So this slavery, that's in the Bible. Read.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Bondage, James, mother, come on.
With ships.
With ships. We went into the house of bondage, slavery with ships. Come on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
What's our homeland, church? What's the homeland? What's the motherland? Some people say Egypt, some people say Africa, but Africa was named after Leo Scipios Africanus. You can't find Africa in the Bible. You can't find African American in the Bible. You can't find it. So get Galatians 4:26. We're going to get y'all some New Testament. Paul writes. Galatians 4:26 is going to show you what the motherland is. Where we all descend from. We say we believe in this book. We got to attach ourselves to this book. A lot of people say, oh, this is the white man's book. I don't believe the words, I only believe in parts of it. No, we got to believe in the entirety of the book. When we read something, we got to know that's true. That's what Abraham did in Genesis chapter 17. Soon, look, he said, God told him, he said, look, your children going to be multiplied. It's going to be a numerous seed. Abraham said, I believe that. When he said, go sacrifice Isaac, Abraham didn't question that, did he? No, he didn't. He believed God wholeheartedly, and that's what we got to get back to. Come on.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
What? Jerusalem is the what? That's the mother of us all. That's why they fighting over that land. It's the mother of us all. All right, go back. Finish up 68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there...
So he said, y'all shall see it no more again. If you go and ask your friends, your partners, like, where you from? Where you think we from? Everybody going to give different answers. That's why he said, we won't see our homeland. Once we got took from the west coast of Africa, we start getting indoctrinated over in this land. Come on.
And there ye shall be sold.
So it said, once you got off them ships, you shall be what?
Sold unto your enemies.
You should be sold.
Unto your enemies.
Won't we sold? Who we were sold to, James?
Enemies.
What'd you say, mother? God said enemies. God has enemies.
Right.
This King James Version Bible reading from God has enemies. Right. Don't let the people lie to you. Say God all about love. You remember God killed the Egyptians for the Israelites. God killed the entire world for Noah and his family. You gotta understand that. You read in 1 Samuel 15, he says, Saul, go kill the Amalek, kill the kids, kill the baby, all that. The God that we serve is a God of wrath. You just can't say he's a God of love. He's a God of wrath too, and he's nothing to be played with. Come on.
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
So what's bondmen and bondwomen, mother? Bondmen, you remember the house of bondage, slavery? Slave women and slave men. And ye shall be sold. This is in the Bible. Slavery is in the Bible. I proved it to you, James. Yeah. All praise to the Most High. Come on.
And no man shall buy you.
Meaning no man shall redeem you. Who tried to redeem us? Marcus Garvey tried. Malcolm X tried. Martin Luther King tried. Fred Hampton tried. They all tried to redeem us. But we still in this land, we still in the captivity. We still got to pay LG&E. We still, and you don't pay the water bill, they cutting it off. We got to pay for a natural resource that the God pull out the sky. And our forefathers knew that. Our forefathers give Baruch chapter 3 verse 8. Baruch chapter 3 verse 8.
Yes, sir.
Our forefathers knew that because we was free. We ruled. We ruled. We read out the Apocrypha. It's 14 books missing from the King James Version Bible. You got to get the 1611 King James Version Bible. The Christian church in the 1700s, they pulled it out. The original King James Version has 80 books. Now the King James Version of the Christian church has 66 books. Come on.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity,
Go ahead.
where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments.
It said to be what?
Subject to
And
payments.
to be subject to payments. That's your LG&E, your rent, Louisville water. You gotta pay property taxes. How you go buy a car, but you can't drive it? You gotta go get a license, you gotta get insurance, you gotta get tags on it. It's your car though. Come on.
According to all the iniquities of our fathers.
Now give me Lamentations 5 and 10.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 4. We have drunken our water for money.
We did what?
We have drunken our water for money.
Water supposed to be free. But we drunken our water for money. Come on.
Our wood is sold unto us.
Yeah, you gotta go to Home Depot. Or Lowe's. When Noah was building the ark, did he go to a Home Depot and Lowe's? No, he went, God told him, look, go get this type of wood, go get gopher wood, and he went and got it. That's how we supposed to be. He was free. He was free. He was perfect too. Yeah. Now, we deal with the color. What color is Christ, James? I'm on you. I'm on you.
Brown, but they tell he's white.
Okay. You agree with that, mother? Okay. You know the Bible say what color he is?
He said his hair was woolly.
There you go. Wool.
Woolly, we know what woolly is.
That's right. Go ahead. Revelation chapter 1 verse 1.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 1.
So when we out in the communities, that's what we be showing the youth. Because I say, nine children out of 10, 9 out of 10 children, when we show them that sign and we ask them what color is God, you already know which one they pick. It's all the way from 2 to 35. They choose Caesar Borgia.
We used to scream Black Power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.